Mondrian is one of the most important artists of modern art. He is a key figure in the sense that he makes this transition visible from figuration to abstraction. In his work, Mondrian is really focusing on the very essential in art, which is the main colors black and white, and geometry in a certain sense. And he's concentrating on some kind of purity in art, which is fascinating until today. For many people, Mondrian is still a very mysterious person, but I think there's a lot to discover and to learn about him. The conservation of Mondrian's paintings shows us how the painter really painted, how he did it. And that reveals a lot about his technique and his personality, and that's why it's so important.
We are in the second year of the Piet Mondrian Conservation Project at the Fondazione Beyeler in cooperation with Prairie. In this project we used high microscope standards and also infrared, UV, X-ray and different light situations to understand the paintings. What I find fascinating about Piet Mondrian is the perfect combination of intuition and precision. On the one hand, when measuring various elements in the composition with double line in blue, all the corners and the intersection black lines have a perfect 90 angle degree. Magnification of these corners show how Piet Mondrian carefully corrected the corners to achieve that. On the other hand, the rectangles look perfectly square, but none of them are, showing how Mondrian worked with intuition here and not measured precision to attain a harmonious composition. Exceptional in composition with yellow and blue is that he implemented the same compositional structure for several paintings. 3 paintings of almost the same composition were painted between 1929 and 1932. If you overlay these 3 paintings in a digital image processing program, you can see how similar they are in terms of color, but different in details of the layout. We were very much surprised to find that most colored areas had many different tones and that Piet Mondrian searched and experimented to achieve that final color. The cross-section of the yellow square revealed that Piet Mondrian painted this square no less than 6 times to finally achieve the yellow that fits best with the composition and that he was satisfied with.
Mondrian revised his paintings again and again in order to develop new ideas. He worked on many paintings over a span of several years, during which naturally his stylistic vocabulary would also evolve. Tableau number 1 is a good example of this. Research with infrared reflectography revealed 3 separate dates between 1920 and 21, during which Mondrian worked on the painting. In the X-ray image, faint dark lines and light lines appear horizontally and vertically. These are lines that were present in the earlier versions, suggesting that at first Mondrian had a denser network of black lines compared to the more open composition we see now. All the black lines were also thinner in the first 2 versions and made wider and more dominant by Mondrian later.
Well, this conservation project has revealed a lot about Mondrian's technique, how he worked. On the other hand, he will remain a mystery in the sense that there are many things to discover. But what we saw really is how he interacted with precision and intuition, that he worked for so many years on one painting, that he trusted his artistic intuition and sort of accepted artistic imperfections in order to get a really good composition. These are the things which are really fascinating to see and which were made visible by this conservation project.